Hi everybody, today let's going to talk about comparatives adjectives. First of all, as I told you in other class, it's really important that we understand what is an adjective. An adjective it's a word that describes a person, a place, an animal, and a thing. And this word it's going to tell us what we do in a statement. In a statement we are going to describe, as I told you, a noun. Don't forget it that it's so really important that we use in the correct place. An adjective is always before the noun. For example, here, as you remember, I show you the green monster. If you could check, the green is the action. Action is a word that is before the word monster. Then we have the noun, that is monster. If we talked about, for example, the blue balloon, we are going to say the blue balloon. And if you could check, first is the adjective and then is a noun. If you talked about a person and you says that this person, that he or she is happy, so we can say she is a happy person. If you could check, the noun first is before the noun. Don't forget it, everybody, that it's so really important that we use the adjectives in the correct place. There are different kind of adjectives. There are short and long adjectives. Adjectives with one syllable, we are going to add er or r when we use the comparatives. Don't forget it that, as the word says, when we are going to compare, we are going to use two things, two people, two places, or two animals. In that case, I have the word cold, that is, in when we use it, we are going to use as colder. Nice, then when we are going to use as nicer. In Canada, winter is colder than summer. This is something that we are going to say in a sentences. It's so really important that we understand, everybody, that when we use the word colder than, we are going to compare. In that case, we compare the weather in Canada than in winter than on summer. If we talked about nice, or if we are going to use the word nice, in that case we are going to add r, only r, because that word is ending in e. What happens when I have two or more syllables? In that case, we are going to add the word more. Why? Because in that case, if you could check, we are going to use more honest or more expensive. I can say milk is more expensive than water. If you could check, here we have again the word than. It's so really important that we use in the correct place. Adjectives with two syllables that are ending in y. In that case, we are going to change y to I and add er. For example, we have the word early. Early is a word that's ending in y. In that case, we need to add IER. The same it happened with the word happy. Happy is a word that is ending in y. In that case, we are going to drop the y and add IER. I arrive at school earlier than my classmates. I have adjectives that end with a vowel and a consonant double the final letter. In that case, I have, for example, big. Big is a word with only one syllable. I'm going to add double G and ER. The same will happen with the word hot. Hot is a word that is with only one syllable. In that case, I'm going to put double T and add ER. I have an example. Brazil is bigger than Singapore. Be careful to spell that correctly. Don't misspell than. Don't forget that it's really important that we are going to use than in these kind of statements when we compare, and write then. Okay, everybody? I have a little practice here. If you could check, I have the word pussy. Pussy is an adjective. This word is ending with y. Don't forget it. What happens when the words are ending in y? In that case, it's really important that we drop the y and add IER. And my statement is going to say, I am buzzer than you are. Then I have other word. The other word is popular. Popular is an adjective that it has two or more syllables. In that case, it's really necessary that we add the word more. What happened right now? Right now, I'm going to say my sister is more popular than my brother. Then I have the word all. All is a short adjective. In that case, I'm going to only add ER. But what I do? I'm going to use this adjective and I'm going to use the word than. He is older than his brother. Then, my old apartment was too small. My new apartment is much bigger. In that case, it's really important that we understand, everybody, that we are going to use quantifiers. That's really important in that case. If you remember, there are different kind of rules that we can use in these specific cases. That's all for my class. I hope that you can do the activity. Thank you, everybody.